Welcome to Content Hub, the only YouTube channel worth watching. Today, we're embarking on an epic journey through a single state that feels like a dozen different countries packed into one California. When you think of California, what comes to mind? Is it the glamour of Hollywood, the tech giants of Silicon Valley, or maybe the towering redwood trees and sun-drenched beaches? Well, the reality is California is all of those things and so much more. It's a land of staggering contrasts, a place where you can surf in the morning and ski in the afternoon. The Golden State is so vast and varied that geographers have divided it into distinct regions, each with its own unique personality, climate, economy, and culture. From the volcanic peaks of the far north to the arid deserts of the southeast, California's geography is a story of dramatic geological forces and diverse ecosystems. This physical landscape has profoundly shaped human history within its borders. From the indigenous peoples who first called this land home, to the gold miners who rushed in seeking fortune, to the agricultural barons who turned its valleys into the nation's breadbasket, and the innovators who are currently dreaming up our future. Understanding these regions isn't just a geography lesson, it's about understanding the complex, multifaceted identity of California itself. So, buckle up, because we're going on a whirlwind tour of the entire state. We'll explore 10 distinct regions, uncovering the stories, the landmarks, and the unique character of each one. We'll travel from the misty, rugged coasts to the sun-baked inland valleys, from the highest peaks in the contiguous United States to the lowest, driest point in North America. By the end of this journey, you'll have a much deeper appreciation for why California is more than just a place on a map. It's a world of its own, waiting to be explored. Let's get started. Our journey begins in the far northern tip of the state, in a region known as the Shasta Cascades. This isn't the California of postcards and pop songs. This is a rugged, wild, and sparsely populated land dominated by immense volcanic activity, both past and present. The undisputed king of this region is the magnificent Mount Shasta, a potentially active stratovolcano that looms over 14,000 feet high, its snow-capped peak visible for 100 miles. It's a place steeped in spiritual legends and geological wonder, drawing everyone from serious mountaineers to those seeking a mystical connection. But Shasta is just one piece of this volcanic puzzle. The entire region is part of the Cascade Range, a chain of volcanoes stretching all the way up to British Columbia. Here you'll find Lassen Volcanic National Park, home to the largest plug dome volcano in the world, and a landscape bubbling with hydrothermal features like fumaroles and boiling mud pots. It's like a mini Yellowstone. This is a land of dense forests, pristine alpine lakes, and powerful rivers like the Sacramento, which has its headwaters here. It's a testament to the raw, formative power of the earth, a corner of California defined not by people, but by fire and ice. Moving west from the volcanic peaks, we arrive at the North Coast, a world away in terms of climate and landscape. This is a region defined by the Pacific Ocean and the colossal trees that thrive in its foggy embrace. The North Coast is famous for one thing above all else: the coast redwood, or Sequoia sempervirens, the tallest living things on Earth. Walking through Redwood National and State Parks is a truly humbling experience. You're surrounded by ancient giants that have stood for over 1,000 years, creating a silent, cathedral-like canopy high above. The persistent coastal fog is the secret to their success, providing essential moisture during the dry summer months. But it's not just about the trees. The coastline itself is dramatic and wild, a stark contrast to the sandy beaches of Southern California. Here you'll find rugged cliffs, secluded coves, and rocky sea stacks pounded by the relentless surf of the northern Pacific. This is the so-called Lost Coast, a stretch of shoreline so rugged that highway engineers were forced to route the iconic Highway 1 inland. The region's culture is independent and deeply connected to the natural world, with a history rooted in the timber industry and commercial fishing, creating a community that values solitude and the untamed beauty of their surroundings. Heading inland and south, we enter the great northern interior valley of California, the Sacramento Valley. This vast, flat expanse is the northern half of the larger Central Valley and serves as the state's hydrological heart. It's named for the Sacramento River, which flows down from the Shasta Cascades, gathering water from the surrounding mountains and channeling it southward. This reliable water supply has transformed the valley into a remarkably productive agricultural region. Fields of rice, almonds, walnuts, and tomatoes stretch to the horizon, a testament to human engineering and the valley's fertile soil. The valley is also the seat of California's government. At its southern end lies Sacramento, the state capital. While often overshadowed by Los Angeles and San Francisco, Sacramento is a city rich in history, from its origins as a supply hub during the gold rush to its modern role as the center of political power for the world's fifth-largest economy. The Sacramento Valley therefore plays a dual role. It is both a breadbasket, feeding millions of people, and the administrative center guiding the destiny of the entire state. Its character is a blend of agricultural pragmatism and political maneuvering, a flatland of immense importance. Nestled in the western foothills of the Sierra Nevada just east of the Sacramento Valley, lies a region whose name tells its story, Gold Country. This is where the modern story of California truly began. In 1848, James Marshall discovered gold at Sutter's Mill on the American River, an event that triggered the California Gold Rush. This single discovery changed everything, sparking one of the largest mass migrations in American history. Hundreds of thousands of 49ers flocked here from around the globe, all hoping to strike it rich, and in doing so, they rapidly transformed California from a sleepy territory into a bustling, chaotic, and globally recognized place. Today, Gold Country is a journey back in time. The main artery, Highway 49, winds through the rolling, oak-studded hills, connecting a string of historic mining towns that still retain their 19th-century charm. Places like Placerville, Auburn, and Nevada City feature beautifully preserved architecture with old saloons, hotels, and general stores lining their main streets. You can still try your hand at panning for gold in the same rivers the 49ers worked, or explore abandoned mines that whisper tales of boom and bust. It's a region that wears its history on its sleeve, a constant reminder of the feverish dream that built the Golden State. Rising dramatically to the east of Gold Country and the Central Valley is the magnificent Sierra Nevada. This is California's mountainous spine, a formidable granite barrier stretching 400 miles long and up to 80 miles wide. Its name, Spanish for snowy range, is fitting, as its high peaks capture immense amounts of snow each winter, which becomes the single most important source of water for the rest of the state. The Sierra is home to some of the most spectacular landscapes in North America, a playground for anyone who loves the great outdoors. It's a place of superlatives and breathtaking beauty. Within this range, you'll find 3 renowned national parks. Yosemite National Park is world famous for its glacially carved valley with iconic granite monoliths like El Capitan and Half Dome, and stunning waterfalls. To the south, Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks protect groves of giant sequoias, the most massive living things on the planet. The Sierra also boasts Mount Whitney, which at 14,505 feet is the highest peak in the contiguous United States. This range of light, as naturalist John Muir called it, is a source of both vital resources and profound inspiration, a granite kingdom of immense scale. South of the Sacramento Valley and west of the Sierra Nevada lies the other half of California's Great Central Valley, the San Joaquin Valley. This is, without exaggeration, one of the most productive agricultural regions in the entire world. If you've eaten a grape, almond, pistachio, or orange grown in the United States, there's a very high probability it came from here. The valley's hot, dry summers and fertile soil irrigated with water flowing from the Sierra Nevada create perfect growing conditions for an astonishing variety of over 300 different crops. It is the backbone of California's multi-billion-dollar agricultural industry. This massive agricultural output has shaped the culture and demographics of the valley. It's a region of hard-working communities, many with deep roots in the farm labor movements of the 20th century, led by iconic figures like Cesar Chavez. Cities like Fresno, Bakersfield, and Modesto serve as major hubs for processing and shipping this agricultural bounty to the rest of the country and the world. However, this incredible productivity comes with challenges, including significant issues with water rights, air quality, and groundwater depletion, making the San Joaquin Valley a critical battleground for California's environmental future. Wedged between the bustling Bay Area up north and the sprawling metropolis of Southern California down south, the Central Coast, offers a more relaxed and scenic version of the California dream. This region is really defined by its stunning coastline, where the iconic Highway 1 hugs the cliffs and gives you some of the most famous driving views in the world, especially through that rugged and dramatic stretch known as Big Sur. Here, the Santa Lucia Mountains seem to just plunge right into the turquoise waters of the Pacific, creating a landscape that's inspired artists and writers for generations. The Central Coast is a pretty diverse region, home to charming seaside towns like Carmel by the Sea and Monterey, which has its world-class aquarium and a rich history that's been immortalized by author John Steinbeck. If you head further south, you'll find the rolling hills and oak-dotted landscapes of the Paso Robles and Santa Ynez valleys, which have really emerged as world-class wine-producing regions. The area also includes cities like Santa Barbara, often called the American Riviera for its Mediterranean climate and Spanish-style architecture. All in all, the Central Coast provides a slower-paced, picturesque escape that, well, perfectly blends natural beauty with sophisticated leisure. The San Francisco Bay Area is a region that punches far above its weight, a cultural and economic powerhouse with a global impact. Centered around the San Francisco Bay, which is honestly one of the world's great natural harbors, the region is a densely populated metropolitan area encompassing major cities like San Francisco, Oakland, and San Jose. San Francisco itself is famous for its iconic landmarks, the Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz, its cable cars, and its history as a center for counterculture movements, from the Beat Generation to the Summer of Love. It's a city of steep hills, diverse neighborhoods, and relentless fog. In recent decades, the southern part of the Bay Area, known as Silicon Valley, has become the undisputed global center of the tech industry. This is the home of companies like Apple, Google, and Meta, a place where innovation, venture capital, and brilliant minds converge to create technologies that shape the daily lives of, well, billions. This economic engine has made the Bay Area a hub of immense wealth and influence, but has also led to some of the nation's most pressing social issues, including an extreme cost of living and a severe housing crisis. The Bay Area is a dynamic, complex, and influential region at the forefront of modern change. When many people around the world picture California, they're likely thinking of Southern California. This massive, sprawling, and incredibly diverse region is the state's population center, anchored by the mega-city of Los Angeles and extending to San Diego near the Mexican border. It is a cultural melting pot and the heart of the global entertainment industry. Hollywood, with its iconic sign and Walk of Fame, is the symbolic center of a vast network that produces the movies and television shows consumed by the world. This creates a culture of celebrity, aspiration, and endless sunshine. But Southern California is far more than just Hollywood. It's a collection of sprawling suburbs, stunning beaches famous for their surf culture in places like Malibu and Huntington Beach, and major economic hubs in sectors like aerospace and international trade through the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach. The region's culture is a vibrant mix of influences, particularly from Latin America, creating a unique fusion of food, music, and art. From the theme parks of Anaheim to the laid-back beach vibes of San Diego, Southern California is a complex, energetic, and endlessly fascinating region that continues to define the California dream for millions. Our final stop is the vast and often misunderstood desert region of California, which covers nearly a quarter of the state's land area. This is a land of extremes, containing the highest temperatures in the country and the lowest point in North America. The Mojave Desert is home to Death Valley National Park, a place of stark and stunning beauty where salt flats stretch for miles and sculpted canyons reveal layers of geologic time. It's a harsh environment that challenges life to adapt in remarkable ways, from the nocturnal kangaroo rat to the resilient creosote bush. Further south lies the Colorado Desert, a lower elevation desert that includes the Joshua Tree National Park, famous for its bizarre Dr. Seuss-like trees and massive granite boulder formations. This region also contains the Salton Sea, a strange and surreal inland saltwater lake, and the resort cities of Palm Springs, which became a stylish desert oasis for Hollywood stars. The California desert is not an empty wasteland. It is a region with a unique and fragile ecosystem, a profound sense of silence and space, and a raw, minimalist beauty that offers a powerful contrast to the state's more populated areas. So, from the volcanic north of the Shasta Cascades to the sun-baked sands of the Mojave Desert, we've journeyed across the 10 major regions of California. And what I hope is clear is that California is not one single thing. It's a composite, a mosaic of incredibly different places, peoples, and environments all stitched together under one name. The sheer diversity packed into this one state is, frankly, astounding. It's a place where the forces of geology, climate, and human history have collided to create a landscape of unparalleled variety and complexity. And we've really only just scratched the surface. Each of these regions we've visited could be its own multi-part series. We didn't even get to talk about the politics of water rights between the valleys and the cities, or the intricate ecologies of the coastal chaparral, or the profound influence of immigrant communities in shaping the culture of every single region. But that complexity is the point. California is a land of contrasts and contradictions. It's home to both breathtaking natural beauty and immense urban sprawl, incredible wealth and deep-seated poverty, forward-thinking innovation, and intense struggles over basic resources. Understanding this regional diversity is key to understanding California's role in the United States and the world. It's a laboratory for the future, grappling with issues of climate change, resource management, and cultural integration that will soon face us all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.